Hi Queerty, hi GD Magazine, hi Logo, hi New Now Next, hi everyone, happy Pride Month. Right, my name is Clarence Alexander Pryor from YouTube's Clarence in His House, and this is my Pride story. For what it's worth, I never knew much about the LGBTQ plus community growing up until like the early 2000s and stuff, and learning about much of how the Stonewall riots began on June 28th, 1969. That happened before I was born in 1985. For what it's worth, it's why I want to learn so much because for who I am, for where I stand, it's important to be a true authentic self out there. And there are still some and still there's still more out there who still rather live in the past of ignorance, hate, bigotry, homophobia, and everything between. For my story, it would I had to make sure to get this done. For what it's worth, there are many wonderful LGBTQ plus trailblazers like Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, who are the leaders who want to have gay rights important, including those of the spectrum of the community itself. I mean, for learning much from documentaries like from When We Rise and State of Pride that features Carson Toller, and watching Noah's Ark, not the Bible of it, but the series itself that features actor Daryl Stevens, who plays Noah, a writer who is really amazing in that series, including the rest of the cast, like Ronnie Chester, Christian Vincent, Doug Spearman, and Jensen Atwood. There are many powerful stars and trailblazers like Wilson Cruz, Carson Presley, and the rest of the Fab Five, including those from the Queer Eye reboot like Bobby Burke, Anthony Porowski, Tan France, Karamo Brown, who know from the real world, and Jonathan Van Ness, and everyone out there who are allies supporting the community, like Lizzo, Megan Thee Stallion, Lady Gaga, Madonna, everyone, including. And there are so many powerful shows that tackle serious issues that I watch that makes me want to feel authentic out there. But here's where it all started for me. This was before I came out in July of 2013, and for me, living diagnosed with autism called Asperger's, I was like 2 years old way back when I didn't know much about the autism spectrum growing up because I thought I wanted to have a normal life until I found out about that. It was a struggle for me to embrace the autism spectrum at first because back then I was the shyest kid. I was mostly the shy kid and I hardly ever fit in. But I learned much about the spectrum growing up. Oftentimes I was teased as a kid and I was bullied as an adult until now. For what it is, we all have our inner demons to not let anything get in our way because with the LGBTQ plus rights, including every right possible, gonna almost be tarnished by any day now, by this month or next month. We cannot let this happen. I'm glad I joined two of the best organizations like Human Rights Campaign and GLAD for everything that's human rights. For what it's worth, we all face a struggle of coming out. I mean, for me, it was a struggle with me, my family, because I worry how they'll react and how they'll shun me. Because here's the thing: 50% of the time, kids and teens even face rejection after coming out and even being disowned by their own family, and that's totally unfair. That's totally unfair. For me, it's definitely a struggle for me to be myself. And ever since I've been coming out gay, 2013 in July, and it, I was worried how my family and friends will react. But after I told them, I got the weight off my shoulders. And there are many powerful wrestlers of the LGBTQ plus community, like Neon Cassius, Effie, Dylan McQueen, yeah, Jay Vidal, um, and even more out there like Diamante, Sunny Kiss, and Nyla Rose. Everyone, including Anthony Bowens, who I've heard of. He's a great guy. He's a great superstar of All Elite Wrestling from the Acclaim, that tag team. The Acclaim has arrived! But I'm here to give my powerful advice to everyone. Don't let no darkness, hate, homophobia, transphobia, or anything in between dim your light. Just gotta follow the journey to your heart to be your authentic self like I am. And I'm glad I have friends who are from the community itself, including those who are allies supporting the community, like my friends Brian Pillman Jr. and Griff Garrison, including those of the Challenge, like Giant Bananas, Kenny Santucci, Evan Starkman, TJ Lavin, including recent Challenge stars like Ed Easton, who I mostly call him Eddie, who was on Challenge Spice like the Allies, including Nam, he's a really cute guy, including Josh and Rogan, and those out there, those who are great allies supporting the community, including Zion Quinn, Killer Cross, Scarlett Bordeaux, and Harley Cameron. Sometimes here's the thing. There are two things you should know: the family you were born with and the family you chose. Because it's really hard to be your authentic self out there despite what's going on. And oh yeah, I can't forget Kit Wilson and Elton Prince from Pretty Deadly. Yes, boy! Oh man, they're really great. Including those from All Elite Wrestling who are great allies, like Chris Jericho, Cash Wheeler, and Dex Harwood of FTR. Including those out there like Wardlow, who supported Tony Khan. Thank you for your support. For what it's worth out there, you can't let no hatred, no homophobia, nothing hateful get in your way. For me, I had to be myself because I faced through many challenges being myself, and I even went to New York City Pride, meeting Laverne Cox, who is from Orange is the New Black on Netflix. You know, that series. She's transgender, and I'm glad I have some friends who are transgender too, because both the transgender and non-binary face the most toughest struggle. And hearing about Post Orlando 6 years ago on June 12th, it hit me hard. It hit my heart hard that it got me crying. And then the second, it got me angrier than before. So I'm going to take action, do what I can to help the community itself, including those of every right possible, to not let every right be tarnished after 50 years. So to those who stand with me, thank you. And I'm really glad. I want to talk about my proud story. And for what is worth out there, just picture yourself in the mirror and say these proud words. Just say, I love you, you are beautiful, and you can do anything, because Lizzo herself said those during a concert in Glasgow while performing Good as Hell, which is still my favorite song. But I listened to About Damn Time. That's really great from Lizzo. And there are many powerful wrestlers like my friend Hunter Gallagher, who goes by his wrestling name Jet Jameson. He's gay like I am. He is a powerful dancer and a great viral sensation who is a fan of Megan Thee Stallion. So I thank you for that, Hunter. For what it's worth, I'm here to say this to you all now, because I think you are exactly who you're supposed to be. And if anyone doesn't accept you for who you are, then please, there are some out there that still rather live in the ignorant, hateful past instead of moving forward. But for what it's worth, be your authentic self. Follow the journey to your heart. And every month is Pride Month, just like Sunny Kid said. And I'm glad I have friends, a friend who's a proud swimmer, like my friend Cooper Robinson. He's a proud ambassador of Speedo USA and a great model. And there's some out there like Garrett Markintel from 12 Days of Christmas, including those like they're proud LGBTQ plus athletes like my friend Devin Ibanez and and there are some out there named like Joshua Cavallo and Nick McCarthy who recently came out. I mean, there are many struggles out there coming out. There are many struggles, but we cannot be ignored by some ignorance and hate and darkness out there that dims our light to be us. And there are proud drag queens like my favorite Jackie Cox from RuPaul's Drag Race, who I met last year at Sheep Meadow Central Park. His real name is Darius, but he goes by Jackie Cox. That's his drag queen name. And I'm proud that I met this star. And like RuPaul always says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? So can I get an amen for that? For what it's worth, just live your life. Live your best life. Live your authentic life out there. And for what it's worth, don't let no one dim your light, ever. My name is Clarence Alexander Pryor. I'm gay, I'm autistic, and I'm here to say, be louder and prouder of who you are. Happy Pride Month to all, and get ready for New York City Pride this weekend. I know I'm going to go all Pride power for the community. Until then, thank you all for listening, and have a great day, and have a great Pride weekend in New York. Much love to all.